All right, I want to talk a little bit more about the different options that you have as a student at UW-Whitewater at Rock County. And then I also want to talk about a little bit about the UW-Platteville PEP program. So what opportunities do you have being a student here? First, I kind of wanted to show this little quick video. This was some students that I had. They made this big trebuchet, throwing pumpkins and watermelons and all sorts of things. You see it fall way out there. It was a great project for these students. I was actually for a history class. They used some mechanics and materials course information to help them build that. That was kind of interesting. So here are the options that you have at UW-Whitewater at Rock County in engineering. One is to complete your associate's degree or your AAS in pre-engineering. This AAS in pre-engineering is a new emphasis that's just been brought on. It's actually as I'm recording right now, it's still in the process, but it looks like it should be passing and will be available for you. Um, you can transfer at any time if you want to any of the four-year engineering institutions. You can do a physics dual degree with UW-Whitewater and either Milwaukee or Madison. And then another option is the UW-Platteville PEP program, which is a partnership program. Okay, and I want to point out that all the courses taught at Rock are transferred to all UW engineering institutions. So all of my courses all cover a specific course in engineering. All right, what courses are offered? Um, the first one is what we're in right now is the fundamentals of engineering, where we talk about the design process and learn about a lot of different tools. Here are different types of projects we've done in the past. Prerequisite really is only intro to college algebra. We have engineering graphics and CAD, computer aided design. It's a 3 credit class. It's offered in person, remote, synchronous, and asynchronous. And you learn how to do some drawing first by hand. Then we learn 2D drawing using AutoCAD, and we finish the semester using SolidWorks. And these are some of the projects that different students had for the semester, the end of the semester project. A main course, especially for mechanical engineers, is Engineering 201 or Statics. On the main campus at Whitewater, it's called Physics 305. I teach both those classes. It's in person, remote synchronous, and asynchronous. The in-person one, I'm on both campuses at Whitewater and at Rock County, one day at each week. And the prerequisite is calculus, and it's a discussion really about forces, right? It's the first real engineering course. You know, what are the forces that are applied to this brake as you pull on the handle, right, to brake the bike, right? What are the forces that we see in this, and when will it fail? It's a very fascinating class, I think. And mechanics and materials really looks more at the material failure itself. What causes this material failure? And again, this is offered remote, synchronous, in person, and asynchronous. Also, statics is required for it, and it's only offered in fall. And then last, we have engineering economic analysis. It is a more of a finance type class. I really enjoyed this class also. It is used to kind of look at the time value of money and determine if certain projects are worth doing or not. It also gives you the tools to find out what it takes to be a millionaire. How much do you need to save to be a millionaire? All right, so through this PEP program, it's a collaboration with Whitewater Rock County and the UW-Platteville campus, offering these three engineering degrees. The newest one is the Industrial Systems Engineering. It's brand new for us this semester. So if you need more information on that, I can definitely get it to you. The nice thing about this program is you can switch back and forth whether, let's say you start and do this at the UW-Whitewater Rock campus and you're here taking courses at Platteville and you decide that it isn't for you, you really need to be there, you can easily switch and go over to UW-Platteville. Likewise, if you're at the Platteville campus and you say, you know what, I can save a lot of money by living at home, I'm going to go home and take the courses there. You definitely can do that also. So it gives you kind of a nice flexibility. So when do you need to do this? You can pursue your associates in arts and science, your AAS, in pre-engineering, and satisfy everything with that first, and then apply if you want. Or what I highly recommend usually is to dual enroll sometimes in both to stay on track and graduate in 4 years, right? So that's the nice thing about this is you can kind of spread out some of your gen eds when the classes get a little harder. You may want something else that's different than just an engineering class. You do not have to complete your AAS at Rock before applying to Platteville. And in electrical engineering, you really don't want to. This is the electrical engineering program. It says 2 distance delivery programs. There's actually 3. Again, the industrial and systems engineering one is the new one. The first class you can take is the circuit modeling, and that can be taken right after Calc 1. So I would highly recommend if you're in electrical engineering to do that right away to kind of keep you on track to graduate as soon as possible. Then you can be dual enrolled in both programs and get out as soon as you can. Mechanical engineering, there's a lot more courses that you can take on our campus. Of those are all listed here before you really should apply or can apply to the PEP program. Again, I talked about this last time, but these are this is what we call the gateway courses. So you need at least Calc 2 if you want to start something at the Platteville, right? Calc 2 and Chem 2 to do thermodynamics. Mechanisms and machines, you need these courses. And then materials engineering, you would need these courses. So when you're at that point, you're more than welcome to kind of start there. For spring, you can start in spring with, if you have Calc 2, you could take statistical modeling. And in the summer, you could take this electrical engineering course after you take physics 2. So these are some of the pre-electrical engineering courses listed here. All of the math courses are listed here, Calc 1 through 3, and then also this is DiffEQs, the Chem, computer science, physics, and then modern physics. This modern physics is in purple because it's at the main campus. And these are really the only engineering courses for electrical that you need from our campus. Mechanical, there's a lot more. Here's the math courses, physics, and there's a lot more engineering courses that you can take here. This will be very similar to the industrial and systems engineering course list. Also will follow this more like the mechanical. So it is a distance delivery system that through the PEP program. Mechanical instructors lead the labs. There's 4 lab courses, and they do something called Super Saturdays. There's 3 to 4 of them per semester. Currently, they're in Fox. They may be moving to the Madison area instead, so it might be a little closer for us. So they're looking at changing that for the mechanical. And maybe there even someday we'll get them. Some of them located on the Rock campus too is kind of the goal, but we're not really there yet. In electrical engineering, a lot of it's done with portable lab. There's a powers lab that's done on the Rock campus. It may also be done on the campus in Madison also. So transfer to be transferred and admitted into the program. Admission requirements: if you're a transfer student, you will be considered for admission to UW-Platteville if you meet the following: have a GPA of at least 2.0 or higher, your good academic standing at the institution currently, you've earned at least 12 or more transferable credits from here. And then the last thing here is that this is some contact information. Hattie Techlaw, you can also contact me, and the director of the program is shown here. But I'd be happy to talk to you about this program or any other program for engineering at any of the other institutions. I hope this was helpful for you.